Hello, Kim Krauser here from Interlude Mind Body Fitness. I've got Jillian here to show you our breathing in a supine position. So you can see we've got a flex band that's already been opened and it's laying ready to go on the mat. So Jillian's going to lay on her back, head up here, Jillian, and she's going to have the band placed roughly in line with her low ribs. So we want to get into ideal alignment laying down. So when you're at home, you will probably want to get a towel, something that's not too tall. You could even have a soft cover book that's anywhere from a half an inch to an inch in thickness. And with Jillian, putting one of these thin cushions under her head brings her into a more relaxed position through the neck, through the shoulders, and even into the mid-back. So a little bit of a lift is, for most of us, is a more optimum position to get into tension-free neutral through the neck. Then as she's laying down, she's just going to take a few relaxed breaths and make sure that she's not harboring any tension in between her shoulder blades. So without forcing anything, Jillian, maybe lift your arms up for me. So the first thing that you want to acknowledge as you're laying down is if your low ribs are lifted off the mat. So if they are, if there's a big gap here on the underside of your ribs, then you want to, not forcefully, through your breath, through relaxing, see if you can get more contact through the back ribs by using the exhalation, by melting the ribs toward the floor, toward the mat. So Jillian's going to grab the band. So grab the band, Jillian, and as always, you want to make sure that when you hold that band, it's not going to create any unnecessary tension through the neck and shoulders. So Jillian's going to keep her elbows bent so she can really relax the upper arms and shoulders. But again, as always with this band, you're trying to just provide enough tension that you get feedback. So the feeling that you want to have when you've got the band wrapped around your low ribs is that the ribs are supported, almost like you would feel if you were in a hammock, suspended. So it gives you that feedback. Now with Jillian, what I would like to do, and this is another thing you might consider with your body, is if you've got some shoulder issues, you may want to put a rolled up towel. This is 2 cushions that is roughly just a little over an inch in height. So we're going to prop Jillian's elbow up. So now her arm is more parallel to her body, more in line with her midline. So this is a happier place for the shoulder. And no motion at all in the arms. Jillian's simply going to try to breathe into that feeling, that hugged feeling that she's got here with the band around the back of her ribs. Try to stretch the band. And then as you exhale, try to let the weight of the ribs fall into that support, into the flex band. This can be a way to passively get yourself into more optimum alignment, get rid of unnecessary tension. It's really common to hold tension through the mid-back into the upper back, maybe even down into low back. By breathing into the band, letting the band support you, giving up the weight of the ribs into the support of the flex band, this can really help you get into a more optimum alignment and prepare you for more challenging exercises that you will see later on in your program. Thanks so much for watching.